Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the player ratings for Bournemouth 3, Everton 1. Just a typical Everton away performance, wasn't it, really? Absolutely bottled it. No backbone, no spine. Very little heart. Very few chances made. And we're just a very, very average Premier League team. There you go. Jordan Pickford. Obviously conceded 3 goals. Could he have done better with any of them? Not really, no. Maybe the second one, I don't know. It comes across pretty quick. Delph's kick out at it, sort of, I don't know. His kicking was all right. So I'll give him a 7. Seamus Coleman. Yeah, I thought he was rubbish. I really did. I thought he was rubbish. I think he looks, well, maybe not in a game like that, but I do think he looks like one of our major weak points in the side now. People can agree, people can disagree. I think that's the next place we really have to buy a top-class player is at right-back now, going forward. Today, I don't think he was any worse than a lot of players in the team today. I just don't think he can. He deals the ball as well as other players do. You know, when Dean gets the ball, it just feels effortless at times. But with Seamus, I just don't think it is as much. And yeah, I don't know if he's got the legs to go up and down. So I'll give him a 5 today. Yeah. On the other side, Luka Dean. Again, not his best performance, certainly not going forward. Looked like he got a knock early in the second half. Maybe stopped them going forward. His deliveries were quite poor. Kept on hitting the first man most of the time. Defensively wasn't that troubled, I don't think. So hard to look at it from that way, but going forward, really didn't do anything. I'll give him a 6. Mina, not as commanding at certainly from set pieces today. I don't know whether it's the fact that he played 2 games over 1 game, over the last few weeks, and he's travelled over to the States, and but looked very unsettled. And I thought he was, with the 3rd goal, why is he 5 yards ahead of Callum Wilson? Why isn't he just standing behind him just to protect? Just very, I don't know, both centre-backs just looked really ill-disciplined and really uncomfortable today. Like it was a pre-season game or something. So me, I'll give a 4. Michael Keane. Again, same, looked very uncomfortable on the ball, kept on giving it away. They kept on saying it in the commentary, about the goal that England conceded on the first one on the other night, Tuesday night. And I don't know whether that was playing on his mind, but he kept on getting caught in possession. He looked like Michael Keane from 2 years ago, didn't he? He didn't look good. He just looked really uncomfortable. For the 3rd goal, he was basically playing the lad on side who scored. So yeah, I thought he was awful today. I'll give him a 3. Schneiderlin, again, one of those games where he didn't do much, but he just hasn't got the legs. He hasn't got the energy to get around the pitch in games like this. Not enough of a threat. Hopefully Gomez's injuries doesn't keep him out too long, and I believe it's a rib injury. But Schneiderlin, 5. Just can't say much about him because he didn't do anything. Delph, probably our man of the match. I'll give him a 7.5, just so he's man of the match. Did give the ball away a few times, but very comfortable on the ball. Trying to inject something into midfield, that's not there. Trying to inject something into the team, that's not there. Some kind of urgency, some kind of desire. Only player who looks on the pitch like he's up for it all the time. Got himself booked in the first half. just out of frustration, I think, went round trying to kick a few people just to maybe get Everton going, maybe stop them playing a little bit more in the second half. But only one who looks like he's got anything kind of fight or desire in these games. Yeah. Gylfi Sigurdsson, again, showed little brief flashes in the first half, got into some wide areas, floated one in, the keeper tipped over. Not enough shots at goal, not enough creativity. Just not in the game as much. Again, I don't know whether it's that connection when Dominic Calvert-Lewin's in there, but he gets a 4. Just very poor. Iwobi probably is, well, definitely his most disappointing game in an Everton shirt. Nothing was coming off for him. He had a chance in the second half. I think the keeper saved it. A 3-1. A lot of possession given away, so I'll give him a 4 as well. I don't know whether all these things is because players have been on international break and they've come back, but that should never be an excuse. But he was bad. But Richarlison, I'll give a 6.5. Great ball in for our goal. Give away the foul for their second one. I don't know whether he could have took him to the corner. I don't know. A bit of a last-ditch effort. Hit the bar with a really good shot as well. Had a good header as well. Maybe not in the game enough. Yeah, 6.5. I've given him, haven't I? Yeah. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Apart from the goal, maybe had one when he could have got round the goalie at 1-1? Maybe a bit more on it. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, it was a great goal, but he's just not aggressive enough for me. I want the lad to succeed, but he's not aggressive enough as a centre-forward. Doesn't put himself around, doesn't get himself around, don't look at him thinking you want to burst the gut here for. He just seems, I don't know, maybe it's just his body language just doesn't seem like he wants to run through a brick wall for anyone. I'll give him a 6. That's because he scored. But it was a great goal, really good goal. But what else has he done in the game? Really? How many times did he stretch their back line? Again, though, how often does he get the ball? How often does the players give him the ball? So I'm glad he scored. Hopefully that'll get his confidence going. But obviously he got taken off. I would have liked to see him stay on with Moise Keane, but no, wasn't to be. The subs, Moise Keane. Made things happen, looked a little bit, I don't know, a bit dangerous, had a chance to score, but didn't take it. So I'll give him a 6. Bernard could have scored as well. 6. And Theo Walcott, 2. Just garbage. I feel sorry for Tom Davies. I don't know what, I think he should have been brought on to add that energy. At 3-1, I don't know. I'd have brought him on in midfield and had a little bit more, got more of the. Well, I would have, to be honest, I would have brought him on at half time if it had been 1-0. I'd be interested to know why Cenk Tosun wasn't on the bench, considering he scored a couple in the week. Don't know. I think in games like that, for me, you got to have some kind of drive from midfield. And I think Tom, whether people like him or not, can have that drive. And when you get beat 3-1, I just think sometimes you can throw too many options or too many wide players on the pitch when really, and I just think Tom will drive with the ball. And I think that was something missing in that game, or something that's been missing in a lot of games. And I'm not saying he should start the games. I just think he's an option coming off the bench, and we're not using it. And I don't know whether the manager's made his mind up, but some people haven't made their mind up about the manager. So there you have it. There are my player ratings. Again, another typical Everton away performance, and 7 points out of the first 5 games, and we haven't really played anybody. People are going to start asking questions soon because it's just not good enough, and it really isn't. Away from home, it's just the same old story. 3 wins in the whole of the year. So I And 2 of them were against teams that got relegated, I think. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Agree, disagree, let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching Toffee TV. I'll see you later.